while I was in jail. And I took it as he's an only child as well, because the way he was describing things to me, they have some things in probate where his parents had passed and all those things. And I got to talking to him, and I told him, I said, I said, trying to get your life straight by living around different people is a great thing. He said, I'm trying to have different friends. He said, I'm trying not to be around the same types of... He said, I worked in certain job places, and every time I get in those job places, it's usually around people that deal in drugs, and I mean, that's big in a lot of the construction area, and that's what he did. I told him, I said, it's not going to help you to only stay away from certain jobs. It's not going to help you just to stay away from certain people. I said, all those things will be a help to you. I said, but what you need is, you need to get into a church and learn who the Lord is, and that'll be the greatest help that you can have. It was kind of intimidating because this guy was probably 350 pounds. Brother Billy, he was probably a little bit bigger than you, actually. A big fella, tattoos everywhere. And, when I was first talking to him, it was like the devil was trying to say, just don't say nothing, just sell your thing. And God just kept telling me, you got to say something to this guy. He needs something. So I hope just a little bit that I got to say will help him. But, I got to thinking about the lives of people. How much we could be a help if we just put in a little. How often do we share the gospel with people we run into? I thought about that yesterday as I was talking to him. That's not something that I do every day as I should. But how much help could I be to people out here if I'd be willing just to tell them how good God has been to me? And I got to thinking about this story here of this little boy, how he brings his little loaves and his fishes. We need to get our hearts back to when we first gave our life to the Lord and be as a little child. Be willing to give everything that we had. Remember how excited you were when you first gave your life to the Lord? How you wanted to go around and you wanted to tell everybody what you did. You just told everybody that you got saved. You were so excited. A very short while after that, what do? We get in a habit just to show up, sit in a pew, listen to a teacher or a preacher, sing a few songs, we go home, we live our day.